Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, November, what day is it? 17th. We're almost a week from Thanksgiving. I hope you're all doing well. If you're here, make sure to say hello. I love to chat with you while we're crafting. I've got a fun little project to share today. It's a card, a full-size card that has a fancy fold and it holds a gift card. So let me make sure I have the comments on. Say hello. There we go. Let me turn the camera around. Let me take a sip of Diet Cola. It's coffee and a card, but I'm having my Diet Cola. Wet my whistle a little bit. I haven't had lunch yet, and that'll help me. That caffeine will help get me through. Hi, Kathy. Let's see. Let's put that up there. Me down there. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about the seasonal sale again. It started yesterday and it will end tomorrow at 11:50 p.m. Mountain Time. Hi, Kay. Caffeine and a card. That's what I should call it. So if you are needing some cardstock, some ink pads, or some dies, they are on sale. 10% for the cardstock, 15% for the ink pads, and 20% off for any dies in the annual catalog. So I made a project Monday, but I don't see it. Using a set of dies from the annual catalog that you could save 20% on. I also wanted to remind you about my November host code. If you use this host code when placing an order with me, you will get my card class of the month class tutorial. And if your order totals $50 or more before tax and shipping, you will get a card kit. Here are the cards that my host code people got for the month of October. And I'm working on the kits as we speak for November. So you will get everything you need to make these cards except the sentiment stamps, the stamped images. So I try and make them using die cuts and layers and embossing and all that. So there's no stamping, and then you can use your own sentiments that you choose, because Stampin' Up! Does not allow us to send stamped images in kits. Okay, and then I also wanted to mention during the month of November, when you join Stampin' Up! For $75 this month, you get $125 worth of product and free shipping. So it's a wheel of a deal. If you need anything or your wish list is very big, I would encourage you to do that, and I would love to have you on my team. Hi, Loopy. Okay, this is the card we're going to make today. It's a fancy fold, and when you open it up, there's a little slot for a gift card or cash. You could stuff some cash in there, but I made it to hold a gift card. So you could fold up some bills and put in there as well. And it's really easy to make. So let's get started. For the card base, you're going to need a, let me get my measurements out here so I don't steer you wrong, a 5.5 by 4 1/4. So you could make 4 of these out of one sheet of 8.5 by 11 inch cardstock. Then the next layer is 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm using paper. Let me grab the paper I'm using. I am using this adorable paper. Let me grab my catalog. Here it is. Because I'm using several things from this suite. And the paper is just really cute. Very whimsical. Okay, it's on page 30 and 31 of the Holiday Mini. It's the Sweet Stockings suite. And you can get the whole suite for $83. Everything on page 31. You'd have everything you need for all of your Christmas crafting. But I chose the paper and the stamp set, and we're going to use some of the dies. And it's just adorable. You get 12 two-sided sheets. The dies will cut out these little stockings. If you have a golden retriever, is that what that is? Or a snarky little cat, or a Boston Terrier, you would have to get this paper for sure. And I love these little mice and hamsters on here. There's some little terriers too. But I'm using more of the prints on the back side of the little creature paper. I just love the bright colors. So we're going to take this piece of 4 by 5 1/4 Designer Series paper and slap it on a piece of 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 inch Pool Party. I pulled that Pool Party right out of the paper. You didn't get the Holiday Mini, Kathy. It was sent to you. I'm so sorry. I will get one out to you. I swear you were on the list. I know you were on the list. I wonder if it got lost in the mail. Doggone it. You can look at it on my blog, theplaidpoodle.com. There's a catalog link, and you can look at the PDF version, but I will get a solid copy out to you. I'm so sorry. Hi, Marcia. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Okay, the next little part of the card is going to be this fun fold. And I've got a piece of, let me get it right, 4 1/4 by 9 3/4. And I'm going to score it at 3 1/4. I've already done it, but I'm going to pretend like I'm doing it again with my scoring blade. 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. And that's going to create the creases for our folds. And then we're going to make it like kind of like an accordion. There we go. And then we're going to just adhere that right onto our card base. And I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal Plus because I want this to really stay. And our Stampin' Seal Plus is very heavy duty. You have to use a very light touch with it though. I probably should have done my stamping first, but we'll do that in a minute and we'll be okay. Okay, now on this top piece of our fold, we're going to add, this piece measures 4 by 3, and we're just going to adhere that right on top. I love those little twinkle lights. I love that the paper just really coordinates together. It's so cute. Okay, for the part that we're going to add our gift card holder in, I've got a piece of 2 inches by 4 inches, and it's going to go right inside here. And I've punched a little half circle. Let me put my gift card in there, just to make it easier to pull the card out. I've punched a little half circle in there with a 1-inch circle punch. Or you could use a 1-inch die. Just right in the center. Like that. The paper loopy is the, it is called, what is it called? Sweet Stockings 12 by 12 inch paper. And some people might be turned off by it because it does have little dogs on it, little animals. But the back sides are so pretty. Just the colors I like, really bright, kind of unusual Christmas colors. So that is the Sweet Stockings 12 by 12 inch paper. Now, to adhere our little gift card thing, I'm going to go grab my liquid ink. Hold on. And I'm just going to do that liquid ink because I can get it really close to the edge. I don't want to put too much ink, glue or adhesive up into the body of that so that our gift card will slide in real well. That's centered. And I'm going to let that glue set a little bit before I test it, but it should hold well. Hi, Vicki. Okay, now for the greetings, I'm using, like I said, I am using the sweet little stockings that coordinate with the paper. And I am using, oh, I already have my stamp out. Let's grab it. And I've got my cherry cobbler that needs to be inked so bad, so I hope this works. I need to re-ink it really bad. And I just don't take the time to do it. I'm going to grab my, where is my little, here we go. Just because it will help, being this is a photopolymer stamp and my ink is a little dry, I think we'll be okay. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I think we're going to do Very Merry on our tag with that. All right, for the little tag, I'm using a die from the Tasteful Labels dies, and these are in the annual catalog, and these would be part of the seasonal sale. These would be 20% off, and these are great for all sorts of different sentiments, and I love the little stitch circles. They work for a myriad of things. And I hope I have some white, Whisper White, basic white paper around here. Here we go. Guess I'm not very organized today. What else is new? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to cut that out with my machine over here, my Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Normally I would stamp first and then cut out, but I want to stamp my little presents on there and make sure everything's placed just right. I think I have. Here is the dies, the Tasteful Label dies, all, and I'm missing a circle. It probably fell off, but see how big they are? They're really nice size for different things. So if you don't have a good sentiment tag, you can save 20% off of those through tomorrow. All right, now we're going to do a little coloring. Hi, Carol. Grab all my gear here. I'm using Memento ink because I'm going to color with my Stampin' Blends. And I also made a mask. And I will show you all about that here in a sec. You probably need a scratch paper to do this. Maybe not. You guys don't need to see all my chicken scratch. So what I did was I stamped this image on just a piece of thin typing paper, and I used some two-way glue, which looks like, mine's huge. Hold on. I'm up and down a lot today. I got this off of Amazon. It's Zig two-way glue, and you can buy smaller ones of these. But if you put it on something and let it dry, it makes it like a sticker or a post-it note, not really a sticker. So I used that on the back. After I stamped it on some typing paper, I cut it out, then I put that glue on there, and it's dry now. So I'm going to place it right on top of that stamped image. I just got ink on my fingers. And then I can stamp this little guy, which my hand moved. But now that present looks like it's behind the other present. And then I save this just in my stamp case so I can use it again if I want to. And I've got ink everywhere, so I'm going to redo this because that'll bug me. I got some black ink on my fingers. I'm going to have to grab some more white. Here we go. We'll use this. I need my die again. Was it this one? Yeah. I was surprised to see it where it was supposed to be. Usually I just throw things when we're on here. Okay, let's try this again. My hands have ink on them. I'm going to put this little guy over here. And then I'm going to use that little mask I made. Cover that up. And then stamp this one like over top of it. And then when you pull the mask off, it looks like it's behind. Okay, and then I'm also going to stamp another one of these, and we're going to die cut it out. So we'll do all of our coloring at once. This will be real boring for you guys watching me color. We can also put our little Very Merry on there. There we go. Oops. It's falling all over the place. Okay, I think I'm going to do opposite this time. I think I'm going to take my light cherry cobbler Stamp and Blend and color the package red, cherry cobbler, and the ribbon Pool Party. It's very windy here in Kansas City. Kind of cold, a little chilly. So you might hear the wind whipping around. Okay, and then this one, let's do it opposite too. You might hear my neighbor. She has these gorgeous garden bells. They're humongous. And they are getting blown to smithereens today. All right. Then I think I'm going to take the light Pool Party. In my sample, I used dark Pool Party, and I'm thinking it was just too blue for me. But it works because it goes with the designer series paper. And this one I kind of goofed. Oh well. I love my Stampin' Blends to color with because they don't leave, like markers do, they don't leave the brush strokes on there. I don't know what it is, but that alcohol ink is magical. And I love that they coordinate with all of our papers and everything else. Okay, now I'm going to take the little die. This little set comes with dies for all the stockings, the little pet animal faces, the packages, and then some extra. It's really cute. Cut this out real quick. Marcia, you love the blends too. They're just wonderful for coloring. Okay, now I'm going to pop up my sentiment tag here using Stampin' Dimensionals. The one doggy stamp looks like my doggy. Yeah, that could have been why I was attracted to him. We're dog lovers over here. Okay, and then I also popped this little present up so it looks like it's a little ahead of the other two, and I used the mini dimensionals for that. And I think 2 is enough. This one I did kind of like that, but I'm going to put this one over here. So it says very Merry Christmas greetings, and then you can tuck your little gift card right in the little slot. Like that. There we go. Isn't that cute? So easy, and it's a full-size card, so that's kind of nice. What else was I going to tell you about this? I guess that's it. If I remember, I'll put all the supplies I used on the page here right above in the description when I get off. And don't forget the seasonal sale is today and tomorrow. So 10% off cardstock, 15% off ink pads, and 20% off of dies from the annual catalog. Everything from the annual catalog. So if you're needing some of that stuff, it's a great time to stock up. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a great afternoon with you. I'll be back Monday. Cross your fingers. It's kind of like that lately for Make It Monday. And I think I have a really fun 3-dimensional Christmas decor item that I wanted to try out. So if I can get out and get the supplies, we will do that on for Make It Monday. So you all have a great rest of your day and a good weekend, and we will talk on Monday. Bye-bye.